The secret to achieving financial freedom can be found in your daily routine today, even if you don't have much money right now? And the best part, it all starts in your 20s. Now, imagine having the power to decide your financial future with small actions that you can start applying today. I know, it might seem too late to think about retirement or investments, but I'll show you how to start building a solid foundation for your future, even with little. Want to know how? Then stay with me until the end, because what you're going to learn can transform your financial life forever. When we're in our 20s, most of us think that the future is far away, right? After all, life seems to be just beginning, and concerns about retirement or investments feel distant. But here's the truth, the sooner you start thinking about your financial future, the easier it will be to achieve. And no, you don't need a millionaire salary or an economics degree to start building a solid foundation. The secret is understanding that today's small decisions can have a huge impact on your tomorrow. The good news is that you're already on the right path by being here, watching this video. Now, instead of letting time pass without taking action, you'll discover how to start creating your financial plan in a simple and practical way. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do to use the power of time in your favor and ensure that, in a few years, you look back and see a prosperous financial future. Before we continue, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, take a moment to do it now. That way, you won't miss any important tips that can transform your financial life. Go ahead, it's quick and will make sure you're always one step ahead. Now, let's dive into the content that will really make a difference in your future. When we talk about personal finances, especially in our 20s, the first big obstacle that comes to most people's minds is, how do I get started? If you're in this age group, it's easy to think that financial freedom is still far off, and that there's plenty of time to start planning. The truth is, the sooner you make smart decisions about your money, the easier it will be to achieve financial freedom and have a peaceful life in the future. This doesn't mean you have to be rich now or that you need a huge amount of money to start. The secret lies in your planning and how you can use the resources you have available in the smartest way possible. I'm going to show you how you can start building a solid financial foundation, no matter how much you currently earn. The first step to achieving financial freedom is understanding the value of planning. When we talk about planning, many people think of something complicated and out of reach. However, financial planning is simply the ability to know where your money is going and where it should go. And it all starts with goals. Setting clear goals is essential. For example, have you ever stopped to think about what you want to achieve with your money? Buy a car? Travel? Start your own business? Buy your dream house? Each of these goals requires different planning. What many young people don't realize is that if they start setting goals now, they'll have a clearer path to follow in the years to come. Here's a practical tip to help you start planning. Grab a piece of paper and a pen, or open a spreadsheet on your computer, and write down your financial goals for the future. If you're not sure where to start, it's important to break those goals down into short-term, medium-term, and long-term objectives. Short-term could be saving a fixed amount each month or paying off a debt. Medium-term could be saving money for a trip or a down payment on a house. Long-term? Retirement or larger investments. With clear goals, you'll begin to realize that financial planning isn't something distant or unattainable, but rather a simple and daily practice. Now that you know you need to set goals, it's time to talk about controlling your spending. The hardest part for most people isn't making money, but spending it wisely. In your 20s, the tendency is to spend impulsively on things that aren't essential. Going to restaurants every weekend, buying clothes you don't need, or making impulse purchases are examples of how small expenses can spiral out of control. The good news is, you can take control of the situation right now. Here's a simple step: create a personal budget. I know, many people think budgeting is a complicated word, but let me explain it in simple terms. A budget is just a list of everything you earn and everything you spend. Simple as that. You can use a finance app or even an Excel spreadsheet to track your income and expenses. It's important to be honest with yourself during this process. If you find that you're spending more than you earn, it's time to make adjustments. Review your expenses and ask yourself, what can I cut or reduce? Sometimes, simply reviewing services you're not using, like streaming subscriptions you're not enjoying, can free up a good amount of money for saving or investing. Additionally, I want to share a trick many wealthy people use: automatic bill payments. This will prevent you from missing due dates and paying unnecessary late fees. Another important tip is the 50/30/20 rule. 50% of your income goes to needs, housing, food, transportation, 30% to wants, entertainment, leisure, travel, and 20% to savings and investments. Following this rule will help you keep control over your spending and ensure that you're always saving for the future. Now that you know how to control your spending and have a clear budget, let's talk about investments, the pillar that will make your money work for you over time. What many people don't know is that even with small amounts, it's possible to start investing. No, you don't need to be an expert to get started, you just need to understand how the financial system works. First, understand one thing: time is your biggest ally. The sooner you start investing, the more time your investments will have to grow. What's crucial for any beginner investor to understand is the concept of compound interest. This means that, when you invest, you start earning interest on interest. And this is a major driver of your money's growth. For example, if you start investing $100 a month in a low-cost index fund, with an average return of 7% per year, over 10, 20, or 30 years, your investment will grow considerably, even without increasing the amount you invest. What's more important? Starting early. You can start investing in retirement accounts like a 401k or an IRA, individual retirement account, which are simple and very beneficial tools for those in their 20s. Many of these plans offer tax benefits, meaning you can pay fewer taxes and let your money grow efficiently. If you're not comfortable with stocks or don't have much experience with investing in the market, there are safer options like index funds, ETFs, which replicate the performance of a market index like the S&P 500. This type of investment is a great way to diversify and minimize risks, while still offering a good return over time. Now that we've covered planning, expense control, and investments, the next step is understanding the importance of educating yourself financially. There's no magic formula for financial success, but rather the constant acquisition of knowledge. Financial education will allow you to make more informed decisions and avoid mistakes that can be costly down the road. The good news is that there's no shortage of material on personal finance. You can read books, listen to podcasts, watch YouTube videos, like this one, and even take courses on the subject. Every piece of knowledge will help you understand the financial market better and prepare you to make the best decisions possible. A great start is studying how compound interest works, what a diversified portfolio is, and how to use credit responsibly. This will not only help you invest more confidently but also manage debt, optimize your income, and choose the best opportunities for your money. Now, more than ever, you have access to valuable information, and by using this knowledge, you'll be better prepared to achieve your financial goals. Finally, I'll talk about the ingredient that ties everything together: discipline. The key to financial success is sticking to the plan and staying focused. It doesn't matter if you have a lot of money now or just a little. What matters is the commitment you have to your future. If you follow the steps we discussed today: planning, controlling your spending, investing early, and educating yourself financially, you'll be on the right track. Remember, financial success doesn't happen overnight. It's built over time, and every step you take today is a step toward a safer and more prosperous future. Be patient, stay disciplined, and above all, never stop learning. Knowledge is what will give you the power to transform your financial life and achieve the freedom you desire. If you're finding this content helpful and want to keep learning more about how to improve your financial life, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps the channel grow and motivates me to bring even more tips for you. Now, let's move forward and learn more about how you can put all of this into practice and achieve your financial goals. Now that you have a solid foundation to start transforming your financial life, don't stop here. Keep exploring more videos on the channel, where I share practical strategies and valuable tips to help you achieve your goals even more effectively. Click on the videos that are showing on the screen and continue your journey toward a more stable and prosperous financial life. Until the next video, and remember, the future starts with the decisions you make today.